To Philadelphia and listen in on the Eagles QB.
There have been a lot of changes, and personally, there have been a lot of changes throughout my career. Every year, whether it be a new coach, always something new. But I think Coach Sirianni coming in and everybody that we have here now, they're all great people, and I think we're just trying to get this thing rolling in the right direction, working together, have a great opportunity this training camp to get on the grass and just put work in, so building that chemistry with one another is really important.
All right, taking a look at Jalen Hurts out at Eagles camp right now, Mark. And where do they find success now with a new starting quarterback, new head coach, Nick Sirianni, new play caller, that whole deal? How does this thing turn into wins for the Eagles?
Well, Rhett, they have to lean into the strengths of Jalen Hurts as a quarterback. Jalen Hurts isn't a sit in the pocket and throw the ball 30, 35 times a game quarterback. You have to lean into his strengths of a runner, a playmaker quarterback, not just as a passer. When he was at his best, his success at Alabama and at Oklahoma, it was as a dual threat quarterback. So now Nick Sirianni will have to incorporate those sort of elements that made Jalen Hurts a second-round pick and made him a star at Alabama and Oklahoma. And that is a lot of the zone read stuff, using him as a runner in the run game. They're going to have to run the ball, but part of running the ball will have to be Jalen Hurts as a runner, similar to what Baltimore does with Lamar Jackson. He's nowhere near as dynamic as Lamar, but he can be a huge threat for defenses to try to coordinate against and game plan against. So they'll have to lean into Jalen Hurts' strengths. He will still have to make plays from the pocket as a passer, but in the meantime, for the Eagles offense to be successful, it will be Jalen Hurts as a dual threat quarterback. Don't try to shy away from what he does well and cause problems for the defense, dictating what Jalen Hurts does as a runner and a passer, D-Hall.
Yeah, Mark, you're absolutely right. Jalen Hurts has to be able to play football the way he's played for the last couple of seasons, right? Or at least the way he played in college, and he was successful. You can't just make a guy like Jalen Hurts throw the football. That takes away so much away from part of his game that makes him dynamic. You asked the question, how does the Eagles translate this to wins? It's just about chopping the wood, guys. We've all been a part of football teams that weren't expected to do a whole lot, and somehow they still seem to manage to get wins because there's so much parity in the National Football League. These guys are going to go out and fight. Gannon, the new defensive coordinator, I was with him early in his career when he was with the Falcons. I mean, he is a fiery guy. He learned under Mike Zimmer, and then he was over with where was he at besides Minnesota?
Frank,
but Justin Gannon, I mean, he is just, what you say, Red?
Well,
I'm sorry.
If you're talking about Sirianni, he was with the Colts last year as their OC.
Yeah. I mean, Sirianni's the OC, but I was talking about that DC Gannon. He's going to have to be able to bring a different type of energy to that room because this is a team that, they're not going to be favored to win many games this season. But like I said, it's about chopping the wood constantly, day in, day out. And like you said, leaning into the strengths of your football team. You got to be able to run the football, and you have to protect the football. And I think Jalen Hurts will give this team a chance to do that.
Jalen Hurts looking for that connection with Devontae Smith, dealing with the rookie first-round draft pick at wideout, dealing with a minor leg injury. So we'll keep our eye on that as we continue taking a trip around the NFC East here. Stopping Rich for